Then you're gonna go here. Help with that.
Yeah, I tried all of that. There's no button to turn it around the other way. I have to use the outside camera.
Oh. That didn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't know how to switch it around to the other camera. Yeah, so I'd have to record it this way, and I'm not going to be able to see anything. So I'm not going to be able to see the chat or anything. I'd have to open the chat on my other on my other phone. I'd have to put it like this. Literally open my phone to watch the chat.
I mean, you could do that.
It just seems like...
I mean, not all YouTubers get their way.
Alright. Alright, I think we might have it now. Alright, I think we might have it now. I just have to turn the volume down here. Why is it so echoey?
I don't know.
Is it because you're in the room with us? Are the comments on? Because I can comment on it now. Because it's showing one person watching.
Well, that's
and that's my phone.
Wait.
I think you should take it out of the room. It's causing an interference. It's probably bad enough that my phone, like, it says I have 2 now. But it's not showing comments on yours still? I don't know.
This is a good way to talk to each other.
Hi, Mama. Noah's watching too. Grandma Barb. I'm just doing some smaller planters, some smaller hanging plants at the farmer's market. I was just gonna go live today because I had said earlier, like a couple weeks ago, that I was gonna go live and make some stuff, but I hadn't really had time, so today was just the day. Here's the small here's the one I'm working on right now. And then here's another one. They're just going to be smaller versions of my bigger hanging pots. These would be perfect to go in like a car around the car mirror, because I noticed that my strawberry is a little too big. I thought they'd be a nice addition to my farmer's market stuff.
Oh, I thought you couldn't see out.
What'd you say?
Was it like making it where it was hard to see?
What was making it hard to see?
The strawberries.
Oh no, it doesn't make it where it was hard to see. It's just a little much hanging around my ear.
Yeah.
So I thought making some smaller ones would be nice.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
We love you too. Noah's comments aren't working, or he'd comment. Sorry, I keep looking over this direction. I'm reading the comments from my phone. For some reason, my tablet made it where I have to face it backwards, so I can't see the screen of my tablet. And the tablet's sitting in front of me, and then I have my phone off to the side on my YouTube channel watching the comments.
Well, I'm gonna install my tablet to see if that fixes it.
Okay. Okay, have a good dinner. We're having hamburgers.
Hamburger. Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Yes.
I heard you. Hamburger.
Hamburger.
We don't have any water right now.
Yeah, we don't.
There was a water main break, so the water's been off since like 10:30.
Also, we got out of school early because of it.
And the kids got out of school early because of it.
Also, it's not fixed.
Hmm. Yeah, they were pretty happy to get home early, and I didn't work today, so we got to spend all day together. Serenity was out riding her bike, and Noah was riding the scooter. I gotta give him a new scooter, though.
It's too short. It's too small.
But they were having a good old time outside until it started sprinkling. Hope they'll turn our water on sometime today before we go to bed, but we got cases of drinking water just in case. really surprised Rich isn't watching. He's probably going to watch it in the playbacks and be like, what is happening? Why wasn't I invited? There we go. Alright, let's start another one. Let's use this yellow. Okay. So if you're interested on knowing how to do these, I know I'm the only one watching right now, but that's okay. Magic circle. Chain 2. And you do 6 in the ring. Six. So it looks like that. Then you tighten that string right there next to the circle. And you're going to put your first stitch right there. And it's going to be 2 singles in 1 stitch. Not going to take a really long time, probably another 10 minutes or so. I might go ahead and finish this next pot. I'll make a video or take a picture when I get all of the dirts and the leaves done for these smaller hanging plants. Like I said, I thought they would be nice to hang around a car rearview mirror because I have one of the larger strawberry plants I made. And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it might be annoying to some people. My car just has an analog clock in the dash, so I don't ever really look at it anyway, but it does cover that up. And I know people that have like the review cameras and all the fancy stuff, it would be in the way of that. So I thought making some smaller ones might be nice for people who do have the fancy smancies. But I have an older car, so it doesn't really bother me that much. And I like kind of having it with me so I can just be like, if somebody's like, oh, you crochet things, I can be like, yeah, I made this. Because it's right there in my car, and my car goes with me most of the time because that's how I get places if I'm not riding with Josh, which I'm not saying I don't ride with him very often because I do. But I lost my phone. Just doing a single and then an increase, so a single and then 2 singles to make the bottom. Then I'll do 2 singles and 1 double for the next row. And then if you wanted to continue to make it larger, like here's an example of a larger pot. It'll be a bonsai tree eventually, but this one I'm kind of making for myself. I'm not really making it for my market, so I figured since it's not for my farmer's market, I would just kind of put it off to the side. But if you see there, this is what I'm making on the smaller one. You can see how that applies. You would just keep doing, you go up from like 1 single and then an increase, and it's 2 single and an increase, 3 single and an increase, 4 single and an increase until you get it as wide as you want. And then to make this, it's only in the back row. You'll see that when I get ready. I'm getting ready to do that in this one because I'm only doing 1 more row around after this one, since I want to make them smaller, like that. I hope anybody that's watching this back after the fact understands what I'm talking about. I know there's not anybody to feel like, hey, that didn't make any sense in my chat right now. And again, if anybody comes in and thinks I'm crazy, I am looking over here because this is where my chat is. You're in front of me. My chat's to the side. I'm watching from another device. It's just kind of how I have to have it set up for right now. It's impromptu. Didn't really expect to go live today, so I wasn't really that prepared. So don't shun me for this. I'm doing the best I can with what I have at the moment. Hopefully by the next time I go live, I'll have it better figured out, or I'll at least have it set up in a more convenient way. But I figured just for a short impromptu, this is what I'm making right now, kind of live. This would work. This would do. I did start a live earlier and it had a lot of technical difficulties. I will delete that one later. So if you're watching this in the future, ignore that because it won't exist, hopefully. I did try to start a live before that too, and on my tablet was having some crazy issues. So it's been technical issue after technical issue. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. We got something going. Okay, so the next loop I'm going to start in the back stitch, and that'll give it that nice little rim around the outside that kind of separates that this is the bottom, and then I'll be starting up the sides. I'm going to start that in just 1 second. I'm almost there. Actually, should start right here. Okay, so instead of going through both stitches, I'm going to go through just the back one, the farthest one away from me. And that's what creates the little rim, the little lip right there. Right there. See how it's a little raised? It signifies the end of the bottom and the start of the side. So I'll go all the way around with that and then the next ones will be through both loops again, and that'll create the side. This is just the chain for the hanging part. I did get out all of my stuff last night and stickered everything so that the sticker relates to the price on the sign. So that was a real accomplishment. It made me feel like I was actually getting closer. First farmer's market is Sunday, this coming Sunday. So I have less than a week. Feeling really nervous, but it's my very first time being in a farmer's market. So I've been to a bunch, but it's my first time actually having products in a farmer's market. So I don't expect it to go perfectly. I don't even expect it to be smooth, honestly. I just kind of want to get the first one. I don't want to say I just want to get it out of the way. I kind of want to just get through it so I can learn what I need to make it better the next time, because I know it's not going to be perfect. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but Josh is going to help me, and that makes me feel a lot better. I feel so much stronger knowing that he's going to help. But yeah, almost around, so you'll be able to see that little raised loop. On this one. Oops. Went too far. Okay. So what I mean by that back loop is there's two loops there. I'm putting it just in the one that's the farthest. And then the next row is just going to be in both loops again. And that starts at the side. I did in my first live, I had background music going, but since I have to have both my phone and my tablet being used for the video, I don't have any background music right now, but that's okay. Like I figured it out and hopefully have a better setup next time. But it is what it is for an impromptu YouTube video with I didn't have any set idea of what I was going to do for this video, so, and it's not going to be a super long one. I was going to try to at least make one pot, but I don't know. That's all the farther I've gotten. I've been chatting it up. I'm also not a really fast crocheter. I'm not slow by any means, but I'm also trying to go through and show different things as I'm going. Not that it's a how-to video or anything, but just a here's what I'm doing. I think these little tiny planters are going to be so cute. I can't wait to get the leaves and the circles of dirt done, get them stuffed. They're going to be super, super cute. And they all are going to have their own little personalities. I feel like all of my hanging plants, they have their own little quirks and things that I like about them and things that I wish I had changed, but I also think they're great the way they are. They're just unique, and I like that they all have their own little personalities. I hope that everyone that comes and sees them when I'm doing my farmer's market thinks the same thing. The farmer's market I'm doing, oh, by the way, I don't know if I've said this in any of my videos at all, is in Albany, Indiana. It'll be next Sunday. I believe the start time is 2 o'clock. I have to be there at like 1. I think it's 2 to 5. And I know there's going to be some great other vendors there. So if you don't come for me, come for all the other great vendors that are going to be there. I know they have all kinds of unique things. Like I said, this isn't my first time going to the farmer's market. I've gone many times. This will be my first time as a vendor. I'm super, super, super blessed and excited that they gave me this opportunity, and I hope I don't disappoint them. I really have a lot of products made. I made a video on YouTube. If you want to check it out, there should be somewhere on my channel that is my update of April of what I have done. I will do probably, hopefully, I do kind of work some weird hours all week, but hopefully before Sunday I'll do a May update, and that'll be exactly what I'm taking into the farmer's market. And then I'll try after the farmer's market, at least either, probably not that day because I'll have to put everything back and resorted, but I'll probably try to do a video of the setup of what it looks like with everything out and how my stand comes out. And then I'll probably try to do a what sold and what didn't. So I might do a start a video of when I get everything set up, and then at the end before I tear everything down, I might do a here's what's left, which I don't know that I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff sold my first farmer's market, but I also think it'd be kind of neat to kind of have that as the record. So for future farmers markets and other people that are trying to do what I'm doing can see, not that I'm probably not the model citizen of creating a crochet business. I have made a few sales to lots of family and friends. I actually made my first TikTok sale a few days ago. It actually should be arriving at his doorstep today. But I'm not saying I'm doing a really fantastic model job, but I think I'm learning. I'm figuring it out. I'm hoping I'm making some mistakes and doing some things that if you're watching this as someone who wants to create a crocheting business or any kind of business, that you can learn from what I'm doing. I don't think I'm doing a perfect job, but I want to help. I want to be a channel that you can look at and see that I have a lot of passion, a lot of heart when it comes to crocheting. It means a lot to me. My grandma's the one who taught me, and she let me come live with her, and I live with her and my 2 kids and my husband. We support each other. We take care of each other, and she means a lot to me. And for her to teach me something that I'm now turning into something that helps support my family, it's really amazing, and I feel really blessed. And I'm really glad I get to share it with YouTube and TikTok. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok, it's the same name as my YouTube channel here. It's Holly's Crochet Corridor. I have a few videos up there that they're a little So on TikTok, I have a business page, and YouTube, I don't. YouTube, I just have kind of a regular channel because I don't try to promote or push or sell anything on YouTube. I usually I'm using it just as a an outlet. My daughter and I do some crochet tutorials together on here. I'm doing this live. It's just kind of showcasing what I have going on for the farmers market I'm going to be in. But my TikTok, I do have a TikTok business channel because I do have a page where I'm selling just my crochet roses at the moment, and they're actually, because that person bought a bouquet, they bought 12. It actually shows that I'm sold out. I do have some more. I'm just leery of putting that I have more stock on, and then getting too many TikTok orders, as well as doing with the farmers market until fall. So I'm kind of just letting my TikTok say that I'm out, and I'm not putting I haven't put any of my hanging baskets or anything on the TikTok shop. I've shown them on my TikTok, but I haven't put them in my shop. Like I said, I'm just trying to be cautious. I don't want to try to promote them online like that and then get a bunch of orders and not be able to fill them in a decent amount of time. So right now I'm kind of focusing just on my in-person sales. Yeah. So that's where we are so far on this pot. I've done 8 rows on the rest of them up, so this is 6, so I have 2 more rows and this one's done. I think I'm going to go ahead, and when I finish this one, I'm just going to hop off the live. I will do more lives, but hopefully with less technical difficulties. I'm just seeing if anybody else has said anything in the chat, and no one has. So if you guys watch this after the fact and have anything to say about my live or have any questions or anything, go ahead and put them in the comments. I do check my comments, and I do try to get back to people as quickly and efficiently as possible, but I am one person. I'm working a job. I don't want to say the job's name or any affiliation with that because I don't want them to be affiliated with my crochet channel. But I am working and also raising a family and doing this crochet business and getting ready for a farmer's market. So if I don't answer super quickly, please be understanding. But I do read my comments. I do try to check and see how everyone else is doing. I follow quite a few people on my regular channel, and I would love to follow you too if you want to just comment hey and you know, I can check out your channel too and follow you. I will probably follow you on my personal channel. I like that's where I do most of my subscriptions and things is on my personal channel. I think the only people I follow on my crochet channel is my little brother. Shout out to Sir Cashapin. If you don't follow him, he's my little brother, and he's great. He's a senior in high school this year and about to graduate, and I can't believe it. It's amazing. But if you don't follow him, go check him out. He does some crazy videos. He's shouted my channel out so many times. He's such a good brother. Also, my son has a channel. His channel is Sir Rex. And my daughter's I'll have to put it in the description. I'm not sure, or type it in the chat here in a minute. I'll have to look. I'm not sure exactly what her channel name is. I don't want to shout out the wrong thing. I'll make sure I put all the people that I've just talked about in the comments when I get done. So I do really quick want to show how to hide this tail that's on the bottom really quick. But like I said, I'm almost done with this pot, so I think I'm just going to hop off this live. And thanks again for sticking with me with the technical difficulties if you're watching this later. I apologize for that. That was kind of a mess. Hopefully get it worked out for the next time. So I just stuck that through a couple stitches. Stuck my darning needle through a couple stitches, threaded it, and I'm going to pull it through. That'll hide that. And I'm going to cut it off. And I'm going to singe it so that holds it in there. And you can't even tell where I singed it. But there's one last view of that pot. And I'm going to go ahead and get off here. You guys have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you in my next live. Thanks again for watching.